Hello everyone!
Hello.
Today we do have more color pencils since we kind of noticed you like these things.
Yes, we have actually had these for a while. We just never got round to really making a video about them.
Indeed, you may have actually seen them in one of our older videos where we actually were like, oh, we bought all these nice things and then we never got to review them. But today's the day. It's Arrtx 72 colors, saturated colors, softcore artist quality colored pencils. Mouthful.
Yes, big mouthful.
You can see on the box, normally those colored pencils do have very colorful things on like huge long boxes, and you can like open them and be like, oh, that looks nice. Not so here. They opted for, this is cardboard with a picture with very desaturated colors. Indeed, it kind of looks like it has been spent all its life since the 80s in the window of a stationery shop.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. The colors are not very good on the box.
Not on the box, but are they good in the box? Let's look what's on the back side. That looks like a little more saturated already. It says 72 saturated colors and they have the white pencil next to it, which kind of defies the purpose of saturation a bit, but okay.
Yeah.
And you open this box not by like folding it open or whatever. No, you pull the top off. Obviously this is laying down now, so you can actually film this, but this is what you get. And this is what you look at if you look at it from the top. You can see they are basically stuck in some kind of foam inset. You can just pull them out. It's a bit annoying to get them back inside, so I kind of wish they would have gone for a more traditional packaging method, but okay. However, the question is, do they really work, or are they even as good as like big competitors like Prismacolor or similar?
Yeah, that is the question. I mean, obviously we don't have any Prismacolor to compare these to because Prismacolor is stupidly expensive.
We will get them at some point, but just not now.
Yeah, just not now. At some point we will. So the only thing I can really show is that, I mean, you can see here that they have been used. Some have been sharpened, and I will insert a clip over here from last year when I was doing a colouring experiment. This happened. Okay, unintended quick update. We've been playing around with these coloured pencils, and I was sharpening one of them, and this actually happened, which is not really good. The pencil is completely split. I don't know if anybody else has had this problem with Arrtx, but here we are.
But the fact that they are being used already tells you they can't be that bad, since, I mean, especially this one has shrunk pretty much already.
Yeah, I can't remember, but one of these actually split, as you saw in that clip. I'm not sure who it was at the moment, but that's what that clip is there for.
But yeah, no, they have definitely been used, and we're getting to this now.
So this is in my sketchbook.
I'm just gonna put these a little to the side so we have some space here.
So I am by no means an expert at colouring with coloured pencils, but I do know a few things about blending and stuff like that.
Yeah, you definitely do.
So this is my werewolf character. I named her Athena. So I used purely just these Arrtx colours here, and it has all blended nicely into everything. They were really buttery smooth to work with, and I had no problems at all getting the vibrancy out, the blending, because I mean there's like I think 4 different blues going here. That's why you get
looks very nice.
Yeah, this actually came out really, really well. I'm actually really happy with how this one came out.
I believe you do have like another thing.
Yeah, I have 2 other things here. So I have this colouring book. This here is the Stadler set that we often talk about and compare with.
Yeah, which by its time was like 20, I think Deutschmark still in the shops. But I bought it at a very reduced price of 5 Deutschmarks, which already tells you they can't actually be that expensive and they don't look as nice. as this page, which is?
This is the Arrtx ones, and as you can see here, I did exactly the same techniques. And you can tell, look how vibrant and how smooth, and I don't know, just everything here worked. Okay, I did mess up on the shading of the sky here and I got frustrated, that's why it looks a bit dodgy.
Yes, but we also have to factor in that the paper in these very cheap coloring books is not exactly great for these. It doesn't have like any grip.
Yeah.
So the pigment has not much to stick onto, so it's always harder.
Yes. So yeah, I did multiple layers, and then in the top layer I burnished, and that's the effect you get, which is actually really good. I did the same over here, but you cannot layer these that much before it just starts basically doing that there, going a bit muddy. Okay, so my last little thing that I have to show here is not really fully complete or anything. Again, my werewolf and 2 Dobermans. This one here was coloured with the Crayola. This one was coloured with the Crazy Art. You can see also the sketchbook is, maybe the paper is thinner, but it's also a little bit rougher than this colouring book.
Yeah, it's definitely, the colouring book is very smooth.
Yes. This paper underneath in this first sketchbook I did was probably the best for this kind of thing, because it's got a nice grip to it, but it's not overly rough. But what really interested me here was how deep this black goes. This is Arrtx over here, and this is Crayola over here, and that's as dark as the Crayola goes, and that's as dark as Arrtx goes.
The Crayola is pretty grey in comparison.
Yes, and Crayola on their own actually look really good, but when you put it against Arrtx, you're like, whoa.
So there is definitely a step up compared to this.
Absolutely. So yeah, I still adore my Crazy Arts and my Crayola, but there is something definitely going on here with Arrtx that is really nice. So I would like you to sample some Arrtx. I want you to see how buttery smooth they are to work with, because I know you haven't really tried them. So here's a sketchbook that has a nice texture paper. It's not overly rough.
Okay, I will choose something that is nice and punchy. Ooh. Oh, that actually feels very nice. It's a very satisfying feeling to get these down, unlike very cheap school grade ones that are always like a little bit rough, and they're not that smooth to use, but this one is actually, it's very easy to get like a halfway even layer. I'm not the greatest with traditional media, as you may know and remember, but this is definitely, this is nice. Let's see, can pick another one, maybe like something that is a bit lighter, like this. I believe it's lime green or something. I'm not sure if you will be able to see this on video very nicely, but
let me go in for a close-up shot just in case.
And what also sometimes happens with these color pencils, I may get something that is quite dark. As I said, it's very easy to lay out bigger spaces with this. What at least I do, I may be doing something wrong, I sometimes tend to do this, and then you get these very defined lines. It's not, these don't do it as often or as easy as the cheap ones do. So obviously this is now quite defined because I push down here, but I also do not have any issues by blending it out a little, so it doesn't look too bad. I mean, you can also like go over it again. And you see, you can actually get like a very dark, very nice, punchy, vibrant color here.
Yeah.
So I like this.
They're very smooth and buttery.
It's just nice.
They're very good.
Now the question is, as people that are on YouTube a little longer, there was a channel that was called Will It Blend? Now will these blend? I'm not sure. I'm not the best with blending things. I think I'm just gonna pick this one. And I don't know, maybe this one next to it. I think it works.
Seems so.
Yeah, it's nice. Well, what can I say? I like these.
Okay, I do have a blend test here. These are polychromos. These are Arrtx, these are Crayola, and these are ones that we'll be looking at.
You didn't see these because we will make a video about them still.
Yes, this is not...
But it should get you very curious.
It should get you very curious, yes. So as you can see here, they do actually blend really well. Not as good as the polychromos do, especially if you look at this one here, you can see the different colors. Here, I mean, I did turn a bit muddy there because I guess I pressed too hard. But they are definitely more blendable than the Crayolas over here, especially this. There's very smooth transition over there.
Oh, I'm actually pretty impressed with these. Now, if you draw a masterpiece and you hang it against your wall, the question is, will it actually stand the test of time and last for quite a long time, or will it fade pretty quickly?
So on to lightfastness. We haven't conducted our own lightfast test yet, but after researching and seeing what other people have come up with, most of these colors are indeed lightfast, except for a few of the pink shades, ironically similar to Crayola, that in their 24 pack the pink one is not lightfast. The Arrtx one that is the least lightfast is their mulberry color, which is this one here. Apparently this color here is not lightfast.
Which I think is a common theme with these, isn't it?
I think so, because here, this here is my individual colors of polychromos. There's no rhyme or reason on the colors I have, I just took colors I wanted. So again, I know this is a lighter shade. This is light red violet. This one is not as light fast as this one here, for example. So there's a light fast problem when it comes to the pinkish purple shades, and here, this light pink here is actually my least light fast color with only a grade of 1. So this will probably fade into nothing, much like this mulberry over here.
Yeah, as I said, it seems to be like a common theme with this kind of pencil. It has some physical reasons that we do not want to get into because we do not really understand them that well.
No.
But if they do that in this case, it's not necessarily a sign of that the quality is bad. They just generally seem to do this with certain colors.
Yes, they do. But yeah. So, on to conclusion about what we have tried here today with Arrtx.
Okay, to the conclusion. I actually would buy these again. They costed about 40 euro, if I recall right, last year. Prices may vary in your region and due to the time of year. They feel buttery smooth. Probably very akin to what I believe Prismacolors feel like. We haven't tested them yet, but we sure will in the future. They seem to be quite light fast, I say very carefully. Maybe in the future we will conduct our own little test, since the summer months are now in front of us here. And we can actually make like a little sheet and put it on the windowsill and just like leave it there for a few weeks, and then we can see how it holds up.
Yes.
But yeah, if you want something like this and you are searching for something that is on the, well, more cheaper side, I think this is actually like a nice package.
I think so too.
Just the package itself. Please, people, Arrtx, if you see this, make it a bit more punchy, advertise your stuff a little better.
Yeah, because that is really so desaturated, it says nothing for your very pigmented colors.
If I would have seen this in the shop and I wouldn't have heard about these before, I would probably not have bought them.
Probably not, no.
But they are actually very nice, we recommend them, and yeah.
No, and that's it for this week.
That's it for this week. Thank you for watching. If you like this, please leave us a comment. If you didn't like something, please also leave us a comment and tell us. Or if we should do something, just leave it in the comments. Otherwise, we can't know what you want.
Yeah.
So you have a nice week, and we say until next one. Goodbye.
Goodbye.